we're not public yet, are we? Okay, it's not public. Alright, hello everyone, Mirage here. Did not want to be making this, but I have to. Or, well, I want to make it. I want to clear some stuff. I want to take accountability for my actions. Lately, if you don't know, there was, some drama between me and Light Legend. We both said some messed up stuff. I said worse. I don't really want to get into what I said. Well, I don't want to repeat what I said, because I don't want to get this channel terminated. But just know I said some, pretty bad stuff. I regret it. You know, and just, I feel bad for what I did. And I know what I said was wrong, and I want to take accountability for my actions, and I want to move on from this. And I want to just, you know, I want to move on, okay? I'm not asking you to talk to you again. All I want is your forgiveness. You don't have to talk to me anymore if you don't want to. I just want your forgiveness. And Chris's forgiveness. I said some fucked up shit about him, too. I regret it. And I'm not trying to blame it on anything, but my life has been shit lately, you know. Lost my uncle, lost my grandma. I lost my uncle, lost my grandma, like a few weeks in between each other last year. That messed me up pretty badly. I'm still grieving, and I don't know how to express myself right. Okay, I don't know how to express my grief. I just feel so angry all the time. And I was diagnosed with anger issues at a very young age. I was also diagnosed with anxiety, depression, ADHD, autism, bipolar. That one was very recent. Anxiety. I have PTSD too. I have something called a cleft lip palate. I was born with like a scar on my lip, and you know, I had to have a lot of surgery. So I'm taking a piece of my hip bone, putting it in my mouth. I think that's what one of them was. And I had to have a red surgery. Look it up. Look up the red surgery. Not the song "The Red" by Chevelle, but the surgery called The Red. It's where they put like a thing on your head, kind of like what I'm wearing right now with a VR headset, but more painful. I was in so much pain, and that was in like 2018. I was 12. I was 12 when I had that surgery. That shit was painful, and I couldn't go to school, like at all. And, you know, I was very behind, so I had to, you know, I had to repeat 7th grade. I had to leave 8th grade, because my grandma had cancer. And then I went back to school. Unfortunately, that didn't last very long, because my grandma's cancer came back. And I had to leave school again. But this time, it was, permanent. But she's doing much better now, though. So I had to drop out. I had to take care of my mom. She was sick. She has like a pseudo tumor going on with her head. And my grandma, she had cancer, but she's doing a lot better. As for my other grandma, Evelyn, she passed away in her sleep in December last year. And my uncle Freddie passed away on November 13th of last year. I loved him very much, and I miss him a lot. But yeah, back to the anxiety thing. My anxiety sometimes flares up, like, really fucking badly, and I say some shit that I do not mean. Like, I say some really fucked up shit. When I'm having an anxiety attack, which is very common for me, I have a lot of anxiety attacks. A lot of them. Almost like at least one per day. Probably at least one per day. That's how bad my anxiety is. It's gotten so bad that, like, well, also, I can't find a job because there's nobody hiring near me. I've been yapping for 5 minutes already. Look at that. But anyways, yeah, I have not been able to find a job, but there's nobody here's been hiring. The only place hiring next to me is a fucking gas station, and I have to be 21. I'm 20. I can't work there yet. So when I turn 21, I'm getting that job. I want to start small and then move up. I want to start small, gas station maybe, work my way up, and then hopefully become a monster truck driver someday, which I don't think that might happen. You know, my depression has gotten very bad too. My depression also counts into that factor of my anxiety. I say some fucked up shit too. I'm always depressed. At least, well, it feels like it, but not really, just, it feels like I'm depressed. I feel very bored lately, that's why I haven't been streaming. I feel very bored. Just tired constantly, because I also have sleep apnea too, which makes it very hard for me to sleep, or fall asleep, and stay asleep. And yeah, my anxiety messes me up a lot. You know, and it's very hard for me to find a job. This is a pretty view. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, it's very hard for me to find a job. But, because nobody's hiring, and also, I don't have my license yet. Or my ID. Planning to get those soon. Right before I get my job, I'm going to get my ID, get a car, get my license, all that stuff. And then once I get all that, I'm going to get a job. I mean, I just don't really feel like now's the right time for me to get a job, you know. With all this stuff going on in my life, I don't know if I can get a job, you know? There's people, I don't know. I'm kind of, yeah. But, yeah, as I was saying, it's just been me yapping for like almost 10 minutes, but I just feel like I'm not appreciated anymore. You know, I feel very sick lately. My chest was fucking killing me yesterday, and I fainted on stream, passed out, until I got killed in-game, and that woke me up, which, thank God it did, because if I was passed out for, like, more than 10 minutes, I could have probably, I don't know. Yeah, but I feel very... what I'm trying to say is, I don't feel like myself anymore. You know, when I started my old channel, I was just, like, a funny kid. This funny fat kid. Now I'm a grown-ass man with no job, no car, no license, no nothing. I need to get my life sorted out. And that's why I'm kind of taking a break. Well, not really taking a break, just streaming very rarely, uploading very rarely. You know, during season 4 of the streaming tour, that's probably the only time I'll stream. You know, I'll only stream those events, which is my series and like one other series. So arenas and another series. I don't even know if I'm going on arenas. But yeah. Pretty much it, and well, for that part. But let's talk about something else. What can we talk about? I didn't really plan this out before. yeah, it's just I haven't been myself. You know, life has sucked for me. Now, I know nobody's gonna watch this or wanna watch because it's not overdriven, which kind of sucks. I wish you guys would watch more of my stuff. You know, not everything has to be about overdriven, but I guess it has to be. Oh yeah, you know, in my bio, I have anger issues. That's also because of my bipolar. You know, 1 minute I can go from being chill to just instantly this flaming fucking asshole, like just I don't know, this dumbass who just says shit just to say shit, just talking out of my ass, saying fucking offensive shit, and messed up stuff, and it's just insulting people. I've been trying to keep my anger under control, but it's just been very hard for me lately. You know, with everything that's going on, all these, you know, my anxiety, everything. I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm turning into someone else. Like, I feel like I'm someone I'm not. I want to be this nice, I want to be the nice Alex, not the fucking asshole Alex. The old me. The one who got my channel terminated back then for saying dumb shit. If you don't know, I got my old channel taken down. For saying some bad stuff, you know, but I've learned since then, kind of. I don't say that stuff, on stream. Not saying that I say it off stream, but very rarely do I have moments where I say messed up stuff. You know? Wait, did I already apologize? Did I already in the apology section? I haven't written in my notes, did I already in the apology section? Anyways, yeah, I want to say sorry to Light Legend, CJ, Chris, Bobby, Omega, Anthony, not Fresh. Fuck Fresh. He's never getting an apology for what he did. If you don't know, Fresh is a pedophile. He dated a 7-year-old. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, out of the way, let's get the apology. Now, end stream. And then upload this around like maybe no, I'm not doing this 6 every joke. I'll probably upload this around like 7 or 8. Or, actually no, I'll upload it the next day, which will be December 2nd, hopefully. But if I change my mind, it'll probably be like 10 p.m. at the latest, because I am planning a stream today. Well, not today. By the time you're watching this, stream already happened and ended. We're gonna be playing some, probably some Overdriven, maybe? I don't know. You know, I want to try this new game out called Deceit 2, but I want to stream this game called Where Winds Meet. But I might do a VR stream. Another one. That seems more likely, because I'm getting addicted to the VR. I've been getting addicted to the VR lately. Actually, I have another option. We're going to do a Helldiver stream later, maybe. Actually, no, we're just with Pavlov again. But yeah, that's basically it for this update, and I will see you guys later. Peace.